Now here's a little tune about a little lass who devoted much of her time spreading mirth, happiness, and laughter. I hope you like it. Belinda May sold underwear and worked for Mr. Macy. One day a gentleman came in and asked for something lacy. She knew from looking at him that he must be a millionaire. So when he stared at her and smiled, she gave him stare for stare. And she tickled the gentleman's fancy like it never was tickled before. He asked to see her lingerie, that tickled his fancy more. He took her to his penthouse where he filled her full of gin. And there she tickled his fancy. Well, she tickled him right to the skin. He opened up her eyes to things, and when he finally kissed her, he showed her things she'd never known, and he hoped she had a sister. His manner was so charming. He had such lovely hair. She always knew that she'd be glad she showed him her underwear. But the gentleman tickled her fancy like it never was tickled before. And every day in some new way he tickled her fancy more. He bought her pearls and diamond rings and a coat of Russian mink. He always tickled her fancy. Well, the gentleman tickled his They tickled each other's fancies whenever it suited their whim. They said to her, he'd tickle her. Then she tickled him. Oh, they'd yell and scream with laughter until they were out of breath. And they tickled each other's